Hello everybody, this is Editor Soul from the future, and I just want to explain a couple of things before the actual video plays. So these people that you see on the screen, this is a TTV squad. Now, I only learned this later, that this TTV is someone who streams, and all they really seem to stream is them and their squad, typically a 4-stack, and they typically just go out and bully killer players. So yeah, it is a legit TTV bully squad. So as you're gonna see here, I start to notice very quickly what kind of a game this is and what kind of a team this is. So I start to play very, I would say very high MMR-ish, but you'll see me being a little bit toxic back to these kind, wonderful people. But with that, yeah, I will leave you to the actual video. Alright, so we're up against a TTV squad that brought us here to the swamp. There were 2 flashlights, and I think two toolboxes. So let's see what kind of a game this is gonna be. Though I think I can already imagine. Haven't found anybody yet. So if there was a brand new part, I'm imagining a gen popping in about, 5-10 seconds or so. Alright, so it looks like we found the TTV. Kind of weird pathing. Weird that you didn't drop the pallet. Huh. Do you think that you're going to be able to get a second loop out of this? Alright. So I'm imagining someone else is here too, because that will just make sense. Yeah, there you go. Ah, almost. And there's the third person. I think she just got into the locker, so she's gonna have a nasty surprise when she finds out I have Iron Maiden. Are you seriously gonna try? Dumbass. Dumbass part 2. Yeah, I don't get the TTV, but that's fine. 2 downs for 1 person. Okay, there's the 4th person. I'm not gonna chase that. I only have 10 knives, so gotta make this count. Then I have to come back here. Challenge the hook, dead hard, predictable. So the Jane has a toolbox, so I kind of need to be careful. I can't go back to the hook behind me, I have to go to this hook over here. The no mither probably picked himself up. I have to go back over here because it's the closest closet for my knives. I hear Jane to the left. Doesn't really matter, I need my knives. Borrowed time on the Yui probably. So go after the Jane since she's out of position. There's nothing really over here for her to play. She could jump the pallet, but that's not really an option against a ranged killer. So again, I imagine someone else is over here, probably the flashlight, since I haven't seen the Felix. Yep. She has breakout. Alright, so I don't get this Jane, but honestly that's fine. So what I imagine that she has is breakout, saboteur, probably borrowed time, and Medal of Man. So honestly, she can keep doing whatever she's doing. This is going to become a war of attrition pretty quickly. So they will need to be doing generators faster than I can get my hooks. Or at least faster than they can actually stop me from getting my hooks. But you're gonna... I'm already gonna predict what's gonna happen. I bet you that they are gonna make a massive, massive mistake very quickly. I'll be able to capitalize on. Go after the Jane. So I've already identified that the Jane is the weakest looper. I mean, the Yui didn't really do all that great either, but the Jane is a much easier down. So I'm betting the Yui is going to come back over here. Yeah, there's the Phil. Yep, there she is. Medal of Man pops, which is a gigantic waste of Medal of Man. So typically you want to save Medal of Man to kind of save someone who's on death hook, not someone who's... I don't think I've even hooked the Jane yet. So she still has her dead hard. You 100% should have dropped that pallet, because you're not going to be able to make this loop. Do you really think... Wow. Really? Huh. So remember when I said that they were going to make a massive mistake? I saw that Felix right there. They are making that massive mistake right here. There's no point in mind gaming, since they are on comms. Picking up the no-mither first, because he can pick himself up. And I just saw that LED right there, next to the hook. So let's see if they make mistake number 2, which is staying here. They did. Dead hard? Yup. LED's going down for the save. And because I'm Trickster, this is a dumb move. Now, where's the Jane? I imagine in a locker. And this game is over. Yeah, how many tea bags and flashlight clicks is it going to take for the Felix to realize that I've already won? I really can just stand here and do nothing. I can literally just stand here and let these guys bleed out. Yep. GG's. So a lot of people, you know, a lot of people tell me that killer is hard because they don't want to go against survivor groups like this. You know, you don't want to go against bully squads. They teabag at you, they flashlight click, they do all of these things, you know, even the most toxic ones, they'll tell you to KYS in the end chat and all this shit. Honestly, it's not hard. Like, these Swift groups are the most predictable garbage that you'll ever see in this game. All it takes is just a little bit of time. A little bit of time to go through the bullshit, to be the punching bag, until eventually you'll end up with results like this. And as you can tell from this entire video, there was no point where I thought, oh, I'm going to lose. My only thought was, when are they gonna make the big fuck up?
They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy.